What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today's gonna be a little bit of a vlog, but I am here in Jacksboro, Texas with Weston from Thrill to Kill. I'll leave a link in the description. You guys can jump over there and hit that subscribe button for him. But we're gonna do a little bit of shopping today. We're gonna go to Cabela's, another bow shop, and go pick some stuff up that we need for our elk hunt. And so we're gonna bring you guys along with us. We're gonna have a good time and hit the road. So we got a few things on the list of things to get today. I am gonna get some broadheads. What do you need?
We got any other trash in there? You see?
Yeah, here you go. But I've got to get some broadheads. Me and Weston are both gonna test a couple of new broadheads and decide what we're gonna take on our elk trip. So if you guys have done elk hunting in the past, and this is archery, or you're going on an elk hunt this year and you're bow hunting, let me know what broadheads you're going to be using in the comments below, because I want to know what broadheads that you guys are going to be shooting, just in general actually for this year. But for you elk hunters out there, go ahead and tell us what broadheads that y'all are going to be shooting. You also have to pick up some camo, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't know what else we gotta get. Maybe some food, some of that nasty dried food that comes in the packages that you have to pour boiling water into, just so we can survive on the mountain. But we got like what, an hour drive or so?
About 45 minutes.
45 minutes, not too bad. First stop of the day. Food is important. I'm gonna leave you guys out here because we're gonna eat real quick, and then we're gonna head to Cabela's or a bow shop or something next. Bam. Cabela's. Cabela's is first stop.
Dang, they're busy.
They are busy. Well, this ought to be a fun and enjoying, I use the right words there. This ought to be a fun and enjoyable experience with a camera in my face in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Look at this place is freaking jacked. There are people everywhere.
I don't know if I'm gonna take mine.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it for you guys. So you better leave a thumbs up because I'm doing this for y'all, and it's gonna be pretty awkward. You guys know I filmed in public before, but I think have I ever filmed in Cabela's? I don't remember. I filmed in somewhere.
I feel like there's gonna be someone in here on that.
Yeah, there probably will be. Oh well, you never know. We could get laughed at, and then we could meet some of you guys, which would be cool. And then you could make the video. But hey, look, what does he have? Please don't look at us. Please don't look at us while I'm putting the camera on you.
It is packed. I've never seen cars.
Oh my gosh, this place is jam packed full of people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting all kinds of cool looks and stares.
It's gotta be hilarious.
Let's see what this guy. Oh, I thought he was gonna look at us. I guarantee you, we're gonna get some funny looks. I guess this is a Saturday evening, and we're like less than a month out from deer season. So I guess it has a good reason to be packed. Hey, so I apologize for the wind noise, but I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but I met a lot of you guys at the Hunters Extravaganzas, the one in San Antonio and the one in Fort Worth. If you guys ever see me in public, or if you think it's me, come say hi. I love talking to you guys and saying thanks for the support and shaking your hand. I love it, and I love meeting you guys, and thank you so much for the support. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we are coming into the big old building that Cabela's is. Oh, man. They've got some sort of event going on. We smell burgers cooking, but on a side note, if any of you guys want to just go ahead and buy me a boat, you're more than welcome. Very soon, guys. Right here. I hope after this month we will have one of these ginormous suckers on the wall. Look at this, guys. Can you imagine what we would do if something like this walked out in front of us?
We would just sit there on the wall, just sitting here like this, just looking around.
I'd need a change of underwear if something like this walked out in front of me, probably. I would literally be shaking. That's crazy. Wow. Even if we see something half the size of any of these, it's gonna be Amazing. Elk Essentials. We're over here looking at all this disgusting food, and Weston's like, "Heck yeah, this is what I'm taking."
That's what
ice cream sandwiches.
That's all I need for 7 days.
So I think I'm gonna take Mexican style rice and chicken. I don't really know what this is, but probably not. I'll probably take one of these. Maybe I may try this one. I've definitely taken one of these, rice and chicken, and then for breakfast, biscuits.
You wanna try one of these?
Yeah, let's try. Chicken and mashed potatoes.
Oh, I bet that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I got it, but I haven't tried it yet.
Raspberry crumble.
Then they've got the, what is that? The breakfast skillet. Granola.
Oh, dude, look behind.
Oh, hey. We got a whole new section. We're looking at the Mountain Op stuff now. I've got like a whole elk strength fit tuck deal that I'm taking. I'm also thinking about picking up some stuff that they make for the mountain, like to help you adjust to the high altitudes. So, and I think that would be super beneficial. But I'm trying to determine the difference between the Ignite and the Enduro. They seem pretty similar to me. I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to go with, but we'll see. We're just kind of going through all the food stuff right now and trying to figure out what we're going to take and what we're going to use and what we're going to leave at home, because we don't want to get too heavy, because we're packing 4 miles, right?
Yeah, we're packing 4 miles.
4 miles in just to camp, and then we'll be probably anywhere between 3 and 2, 3, 4, 5 miles a day looking for elk, depending on how far away they are. So you never know. We walked out with a few goodies. Well, since on the way in, none of you offered to buy a boat, I'm on the way out, and I'll give you guys another chance. We are right here in the mix of them. I kid. Maybe a bow fishing boat, though? That'd be sweet. And I'd take you out whenever you wanted to. So I kind of failed to show you guys the new broadheads I was going to try last night, but here they are, the Magnus Stinger. Heard a lot of good things about them, and they say right up here at the top, the Focus. Hold on, hey. The Magnus Stinger broadheads will fly as well or better than any mechanical broadhead made today. So we're going to try these out. We're going to see how much truth there is to that. I really wanted to take a Sever 2-inch mechanical to Colorado just because of the way that they're designed and the way that they work. And I also wanted to take it just because of how they're going to fly. But we're going to try these Magnus Stinger Buzz Cut broadheads is what they are. They've got a sweet looking little jagged blade to them. So I'm thinking that'll tear all kinds of stuff up, but we'll see. It could be my new go-to. I guess I'll go through everything in here, but I got some of these nocturnal lighted nocks. These are the size G for my custom archery accessories, lethal injections. For those of you that are shooting those lethal injections and you want to throw some nocturnals on the back, you need size G. And I've got like 5 or 6 left, but I broke some sticking hogs and stuff like that, so these are what I've got left. And then last but not least, I got some Mountain Ops Ignite for recovery, no crash, hydration, mental focus, and most importantly, sustained energy. We're gonna need that on the mountain big time. So we're gonna try that tonight, and while we're out in the field chasing hogs around the creeks and the ups and the downs, the little hills, and hopefully this stuff will pay off, and we'll actually notice a difference taking this stuff, and it'll be beneficial to us in the mountain. Since none of you offered, as we were walking out, and now as we were driving away, I will throw the offer out there one more time. Anybody, a pontoon, I'm not picky. A boat is a boat. Oh, hey, I like that tractor ride.
What's it called? Looking at the food. So I came around the corner and I was sitting on the ground filming, and they looked at me so weird. It's like, oh, and I just kept going.
Me too, yeah.
I was like, screw it.
It was the same deal. I feel like I hesitated, but I don't think I did.
Yeah, I can edit it out.
We didn't get as many weird looks as as I thought we were going to. But we also didn't like have the camera in our face like this, walking around the whole time either.
We weren't going full vlog style.
Yeah, we weren't going full blown in your face vlogging, but we did want to take you guys in there to check some stuff out and hang out and have a little fun. Hey, so are there any fish in this thing? I see them over here all the time at Cabela's, like out off to the side. Or do you know if there's any fish in there?
I've never seen anyone catch anything out of there, but I've seen people fishing there all the time.
There's little docks, so maybe there's some perch or something. I've always kind of wondered that. Maybe we should film a video of us fishing.
Oh, dude,
Cabela's Pond. Cabela's
do
Pond.
that.
Let's see who can catch the biggest fish at Cabela's Pond. That'd be stinking cool.
That would be cool.
We'll have to try it sometime.
Or have like $20 to have to go into Cabela's and get whatever you're gonna fish with, and then go out in the pond and see who catches.
Yes! Now we're talking, guys. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think. We'll do it. That kind of stuff is really, really fun, and that car was holding butt. Anyway, let us know if that's something you guys would like to see him and I do together. I think it'd be fun. We should try it.
Yeah.
We'll let you know. Let us know in the comments. I've talked about this with several YouTubers, including this guy. We were talking about TV hunting shows, or hunting TV shows, I guess. And there are some really good ones out there that are fun to watch. I'm not going to name any names. Everybody has their personal preference, and that's not really what this conversation is about. But I will say there are some good ones out there that are entertaining and fun to watch. But everything you see on TV is the traditional sit down in front of a camera, a black sheet behind you, film your interviews. And me and this guy right here and everybody else that you see me filming with and him filming with are all like the traditional, or not the traditional, but the run and gun, let's vlog it, let's try to capture everything, let's capture the funny moments, the good times, you know, that sort of deal. It's nothing professional, I guess. If you're looking at it in the sense of us and our field, it's, you know, professional, but if you're trying to compare us to a TV show, it's not necessarily the not really the highest quality. I guess that's not the right word to use, because we do use very expensive camera equipment, but as far as like cinematically and the way it's put together, it's not as professional as a TV show. We film all over the place, different areas, just like today. You know, I've filmed in public a lot. He's starting to do it, and we're getting more comfortable with it. I didn't feel like too awkward out of place today, just because, you know, it's fun, and I've gotten used to it after doing it for a year and a half. But anyway, we just kind of wanted to mention that, like, one of our long-term goals is, like, you know, there's big fishing YouTubers out there that have basically stepped in and filmed that gap on the YouTube platform, and me and the 3 or 4 other channels that I film with a bunch, you know, that's kind of our goal as well, to just to kind of step in and film that gap, to, you know, for like the vlogging and hunting on YouTube, and kind of step in and take that over. Like, that's our goal. I have zero desire to be on TV. Would it be cool? Probably. If somebody was like, hey, we're going to sign you up and put you on the show, I would still do YouTube, of course. I'll never stop doing this. But I feel like I've never mentioned it or never talked about it before. And we do film some really kind of cinematic and some pretty cool stuff, like B-roll wise. But at the same time, it's just like, let's go out and have fun. Who cares if the camera's a little bit shaky, or we're just a touch bit out of focus, or if the shot's a little bit too dark. Now, we do try to make that stuff as good as we possibly can. You know, we want to try to fix the low light situations, and we don't really want too much shakiness going on. And I work with my audio levels, and I wear headphones whenever I edit for you guys, so that y'all aren't getting blown out with music and this and that and the other. We do pay attention to the little things, the small details, but for the most part, we just want to step into this and run with it. And we want you guys to share these videos and leave us thumbs up, and drop the comments and tell us what you think, or tell us what you would prefer to see. But, you know, we're not going to sit down. I mean, 99 or 95% of the time, I'm not going to sit down and set a little, you know, thing up and try to film an interview. I'm just going to do it, you know, like sitting in my room or whatever, or out in the field, you know, I'm going to finish videos out in the fields and stuff like that. So we're not super worried about how much of a TV show we can look like. That's not really our concern. We want to build relationships with you guys. Yeah, the complete opposite, basically. We just want to have fun with it and do what we love and get to do it for a living, and you guys make that possible. So I do want to say a huge thank you to you guys. But it's just like a growing process, you know, and we want to try to, him and I were also talking about some other video ideas and some things that we could do as we move forward into deer season and of course the elk hunt and stuff like that. But we want to do more daily vlogs, and we want to get to where we can upload daily, but that's it's tough to do whenever you're right there on that fine line of, you know, can I support myself fully doing this, and what do I need to do, you know, maybe not, and so it can be kind of difficult. But we do want to try to branch out and do a whole lot of other videos, which is why you guys see us doing videos over our setups, broadheads, arrows, that sort of deal. Like I said, we kind of want to do the vlogs on days like today where we went hunting and I shot a hog, and I'm going to upload that as a separate video. But today we ran to Cabela's. We were going to go to the bow shop, but we got everything that we needed at Cabela's and had fun, kind of showed you guys what we're doing and what we needed, and talking about the elk hunt a little bit. But I felt like this is something that needed to be mentioned because I don't think I've ever even said anything about it. But we're super excited for the rest of this year and next year. It's going to be incredible. So one of my goals for this year was to try to fill every single tag on a Texas hunting license, and I think I can get that covered with the help of this dude for some turkeys, because I'm going to have a little bit of trouble doing that. But I think I'll have no problem shooting all the whitetail. The turkeys will be pretty tough to do just because I don't have as many properties to hunt turkeys. And the hardest deal is going to be the mule deer, no doubt. So Texas mule deer, you got 2 tags for that, and that's going to be super, super tough. And I haven't looked into it a whole lot. I mean, I've got a connection here or there, but it's kind of like, well, is it going to work out, or, you know, anything like that. But trying to put some stuff together for Texas mule deer. But you never know. It's just one of those things that maybe someone will extend an invite, and you know, we can come up and film some videos and do some stuff like that. But Texas mule deer would be one of those dream hunts. Like, that would be a ton of fun. You've gotten to go on a Texas mule deer hunt, and you saw some 180s and huge deer.
I saw some big ones.
So
almost got it done.
Almost got it done. You got some footage of that.
Yeah, I got a lot of footage of it.
You need to throw a video together, because those are some studs.
Yeah.
They were some stinking studs. But anyway, just kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit, and some goals for the year as well as long term, and kind of where we want to be and what we want to do. Of course, the end goal is like, I was telling him, one of my most favorite things to do is to take people hunting, and also I'd love to have a ranch of my own and bring people out, like, let's just say do wounded warrior hunts. I've been a part of one of those, and that was an incredible experience. But also bring people out that wouldn't necessarily get the opportunity to hunt, or because of whatever reason, you know, disabilities or you know, something like that. I think that would be really a cool experience, and you know, that could be a hunt of a lifetime for some people, or the only hunt that they ever get to go on. And so I kind of, that's one of my goals long term through this platform. And so the more people that we have on board and on this channel as well as his channel, and you know, everything else, you know, we're gonna try to make that kind of stuff happen. And we've got a bunch of other stuff in the works, but I could sit here and it would take me an hour to tell you guys all that. So maybe later down the road we'll explain a little bit more. But we're excited. It is, what time is it? 2:16. We're gonna go do a little bit of broadhead testing, and I'll throw some of that footage in here for you guys, and then we're gonna end this one out. But I'm excited. I'm ready to see what these broadheads are gonna do, and like I said, we'll update you at the house. Here they are out of the package. They're pretty mean looking, but I just shot one. They fly good, and I'm gonna throw another one on an arrow and show it to you guys how they fly and everything else. Right there, once it adjusts, I was aiming top left corner, and it looks like it's center of that dot, top left. Out with the old, and in with the new. Another thing I like about these is they don't have any sort of ring or anything. You take them out of the package, it's the Broadhead, screw it on, and shoot it.
How many framework rates per second? Low or high?
What are the high?
Okay. 60 is the highest.
Oh, dude. They're like darts. I'm not even kidding you. Sweet.
I know.
Let's go check these out. I was aiming for my first one, I was aiming top left. For my next one, I was aiming bottom right. And those are flying true. So I am super, super pumped. I'm going to try these out on a hog tonight. These things are wicked looking. And I think they're going to be perfect for this elk hunt. That one flew weird. So we'll be able to... Dude, that sucks.
What?
Now they're doing exactly what those other ones were doing.
Yeah?
Yep. I don't know what to do. Just throwing oddballs. He just cut himself pulling broadheads, and I just cut myself. Trying to, like, I was bringing my hand around the arrow, and I came in too quick. Yeah, dadgum. Want to be blood brothers?
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, sweet. Way to go.
I think we need to just go inside.
Yeah, and get rid of the fixed blades, because mine aren't flying worth a dang. Okay, guys, kind of a change of pace here. It is actually the next day. I didn't really elaborate much on the whole shooting part. Those fixed blades would fly true and perfect, and then they would turn around and be the complete opposite. So I had some trouble with them. Part of it has to do with my vanes. I've got some really low profile vanes, and when you shoot big fixed blades like that, they act as wings, and you really need a higher profile vane on the backside to control and keep your arrow flying the way it should be, because basically the arrow gets flipped around, if that makes sense. So instead of your broadhead flying true and just the way it should be, your vanes, it will actually fly a little bit different. It'll kind of come in and hit weird like this, and that's because the vanes can't catch enough air to keep up with that big broadhead. So you know, I wasn't thinking whenever I bought the broadheads, but I remembered. It was kind of frustrating, but anyways, no big deal. It's just kind of one of those things that I had to remember, because you know, you guys know that I don't shoot fixed blades very often. So it's back to square one. I'm having another 24 of those custom archery accessories lethal injections made up. So I'm going to take those to Colorado. Guys, I'm going to be shooting those all season long. I'll probably shoot so many animals with those things that I'll end up going through, I'd say probably 4 dozen arrows, 5 dozen arrows this season. It's going to be insane. That's how many trips that I've got planned. That's how many different places I'm going. It's going to be absolutely incredible, and I'm so ready for you guys to be on this crazy adventure with me. So be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Hit the little notifications bell right there next to it so you get a notification every single time that I upload, hopefully. Be sure to share these videos, guys, because I want to share this deer hunting and all this hog hunting and exotics and duck hunting, dove hunting, everything that I've got going on, and elk hunting too. I'm covering such a broad spectrum and covering so much more so I can reach more of you guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. I will leave a link in the description so you guys can check out my arrows, and of course you don't have to get those low profile vanes. That's not the only thing that Trace offers at Custom Archery Accessories. Be sure to use this code right here if you guys want to pick some up, and you can save yourself 20%, and I highly recommend it. Best arrows I've ever shot, and as a matter of fact, this morning I shot a hog at 12 yards straight through the skull. Not even kidding, like right between the eyes, straight through the skull. Video is coming. It is completely epic, but I've seen guys try that before with gold tip arrows, Carbon Express, other kinds of arrows, and they're not built correctly. They're not set up properly, and Trace does that for you. He completely customizes an arrow to your bow, to your setup, to what you want, of course with the correct details provided, but they are incredible. and this arrow completely blew through the skull. I'm talking right perfect between the eyes. It was amazing, guys. You want to stay tuned for that. I also, tomorrow, which is Monday, today's Sunday, this video will go up on Sunday. Monday, I have another hunting video coming for you guys. This weekend I did a bunch of hunting with Weston. Of course, you guys saw that. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below. You guys can jump over there and subscribe to his channel. Please do that. He's putting out some great content, some great hunting content, coming up with some fishing stuff as well. So we are excited for the future, and he just broke 300 subs, and so we're very appreciative of you guys. So thank you for going over there and doing that. And if you guys have not already, be sure to do that. Go hit that subscribe button for him. Smash that thumbs up, and I promise you're not going to be disappointed. So I've got a couple errands to do this evening, but I'm going to start over. This video got longer than I expected it to, which is cool because I know you guys kind of like these longer videos sometimes. But with all that being said, I'm going to end this one out. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys. Y'all are absolutely amazing, and I will catch you on the next one.